Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express Walk-In Clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game. the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com. Welcome in, everybody, to Beaver Materials Field at Dale V. Swanson Sports Complex. We're in Noblesville, Indiana. This is the sectional semifinal matchup between the number 3 ranked team in the Indiana Class 6A poll, the coaches poll, and the number 2 ranked team in the AP poll. That's the Homestead Spartans, 9-0 on the season. They won the Summit Athletic Conference Championship for the first time ever, and they will be taking on the Noblesville Millers. Noblesville enters today with a 1-8 overall record, and Noblesville's last sectional championship came during the 2000 season. They have 3 sectional championships in school history. For Homestead, they last won the sectional championship in 2016, and that year they ended up losing to Carmel in the section or regional championship game. That was Jake Archibald's first year. Jake Archibald, who was first team All-SAC, starting receiver and defensive back here for the Homestead Spartans. So we are just 12 minutes away from kickoff. We have 6 games going live here in the SAC. We're all around the state. Northrop at Goshen, they're set to kick off at 7:30 as well. Games already in progress. Bishop Luers at Eastside. The big rematch, Carroll at Snyder. Bishop Dwangers at Northside. And Concordia is hosting Norwell. All of those games can be found on SummitCitySports.com. Well, folks, this is going to be a really exciting game with Noblesville entering the number 3 sectional. Once again, a semifinal. And the quarterback, Luke Goody, entering today with 2,164 yards passing on the season. He also has 23 touchdowns, just 1 interception. It's been a phenomenal junior year here for Luke Goody. At one point this year, after week number 7, he was ranked number 2 in the state in total passing yards. Of course, Homestead, their final 2 games of the season, came against Wayne. That was a 24-0 win. And against Southside, a 56-0 win. In both of those games, Goody kind of saw limited action. The starting running back today for your Spartans will be Ryan Burton, a junior running back. He's got 194 yards on the season. That's because the starting tailback, Braden Hardwick, went down in the Carroll game. Hardwick was still the SAC's leading rusher with 957 rushing yards on the season and 15 touchdowns. It was a breakout year for Braden Hardwick. Really broke the Homestead Spartans fans' heart to see him go down in that rivalry game against Carroll. That was a game that Homestead did win 42-15, and what a game for Jake Archibald there against the Chargers. So Ryan Burton has been filling in, and he's been filling in admirably here for Homestead. Once again, Burton averaging
24.3 yards per game. That's just because he's only got 2 starts under his belt at running back. But folks, he's averaging 8.8 yards per carry. He's got 4 touchdowns and once again 194 yards on 22 carries. So Ryan Burton, who has been a starter for Homestead ever since his freshman year and sophomore year, was a safety for the Spartans, and this year was a safety as well all throughout the season until Hardwick went down and Burton took over the running back duties. The wide receivers at Homestead are awesome, led by Jake Archibald, 445 yards receiving, 10 touchdowns, first team All-SAC. Cam Rogers in the slot. Rogers has been wearing a soft cast all year, but don't let that fool you. He's got some of the best hands in the Summit Athletic Conference. Cam enters today with 353 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. He had a heck of a game earlier this year at Northside on the offensive end. Cam with 7 games played this year out of 9. Jared Kistler, the junior wide receiver, I believe he's already been offered by Bowling Green, but Jared is probably the hottest wide receiver in the SAC in the second half of the regular season. Entering today with 533 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns. And of course the tight end Griffin Little, another all-SAC player. You're going to hear that a lot with this Homestead team. But Little, 421 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns. Looking at the offensive line, the O-line goes 259 pounds man for man. They are led by the left guard Brady Parker, a junior at 6'1", 270, an All-SAC first teamer. The left tackle is Owen Heyer, a junior at 6', 240. The center is Robert McCory, a senior, 5'10", 240. Right guard is Sean Rice, a junior at 6'4", 315. And the right tackle, Grant Parker, a senior at 6'1", 230. So looking over at Noblesville, the Millers starting quarterback today will be Alex Zavik, 6 foot, 200-pound senior, 245 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Elijah Butler, their running back, he's a senior at 5'9", 175, 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. The fullback is Drew Knepper, 6'1", 177-pound junior. Wide receivers are Jaden Barrett at 5'8", 150, a senior. Holden Monterso, 5'9", 160 junior, and Lucas Williams, 6'4", 205-pound senior. The Millers' offensive line averages 248 pounds man for man. Left tackle is Hayden Smith, 6 foot 1 inch, 210-pound senior. Left guard Dylan Ray at 6'3", 260 pounds. He's a junior. The center is Jacob Long, 5'10", 220, a sophomore. Right guard is Michael Maris, 5'10", 280, a senior. And the right tackle is number 62, Cameron Knight. Once again, folks, today's broadcast would not be possible without our sponsors here at Summit City Sports. So today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at 260sports and like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, and reliable. The Acme Bar and Grill is currently located at 1105 East State Boulevard in Fort Wayne. Order your favorite pizza, pasta, salad, and more, all with the click of a button. Acme Bar and Grill accepts orders online for pickup. And give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurtz Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. And the world is waiting for you to make a difference in only a way that you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu And Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more at Tom Steele Tire. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eye Fish. El Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been serving consistent food since 1973. Our recipes use only the best fresh ingredients. It's family-owned. We pride ourselves on great quality. For more information, go to elaztecarestaurant.com. And Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. You can count on us to provide you with a system and solution that fits your unique needs. That's Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. So folks, right now we're about 3:29 away from kickoff here in Noblesville as the Millers now enter the field. On camera today we have Alex Woods, who's currently living in Indianapolis, but a graduate of the University of St. Francis and really helping Summit City Sports here get all 6 games broadcasted tonight, so we really appreciate Alex Woods on camera. And joining me in the booth is Josie Murphy. Josie works for USA Football doing marketing and video and is also working with the Indianapolis Colts. So Josie, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy birthday, by the way.
Well, thank you so much. It is it's another year, that's for sure. So it's been a great year, Josie. Summit City Sports just keeps growing. We actually were able to get down and cover Homestead's girls golf team that won their first ever state championship. They're the first team in northern Indiana to claim a girls golf state championship, so that was pretty awesome.
Where was it at?
Right off the top of my head, I can't tell you. I want to say it was like around Fisher's.
Oh, wow.
Thad Goff covered it for Summit City Sports.
Well,
so
that's awesome.
Yeah, and he's been doing a great job, going out and getting tennis. And he'll be in Terre Haute tomorrow doing the cross-country state championship.
Wow.
So, yeah, Carol's got a good
drive
team.
Down.
A little bit. So we're getting ready here for the national anthem, and we'll play that here for our audience. We are under the Friday night lights here, Noblesville and Homestead. Homestead once again ranked number 2 in the AP poll. Very exciting to have a 6A team out of Fort Wayne ranked that high, and a lot of people think this team is the team that can make some noise because Homestead can put up points in a hurry behind their quarterback, Luke Goody. We're going to look at the starting defense here. For Homestead, sophomore Matt Miller at defensive line. Folks, this kid is fun to watch. He's a nose tackle, has 34 tackles, 8.5 tackles for a loss. I believe it was the last game against Southside. Man, did he have a game. He's very disruptive and really helped lead to 2 interceptions with his play at D-line. Defensive end Bryce Raber, a senior, 24 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. Mark Daly, a senior, defensive end, 19 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. The Sam backer is Nick Martin, a senior with 51 tackles, 7 tackles for a loss. Luke Palmer, who is All-SAC first team, a junior, 70 tackles, 11 tackles for a loss. And the Mike linebacker in 7 games this year, Cam Rogers, 58 tackles, 11 tackles for a loss. Cam Rogers is the real deal, regarded as the best defensive player in the Summit Athletic Conference. That's number 41 there, heading over to the sideline, get his team jacked up for today's game. The strong safety is Cole Etchison, a junior, 34 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Malik Mickens is your strong safety, the senior, with 31 tackles. Free safety, Jake Archbold, the senior, 28 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Cornerbacks, Donovan Leonard, a senior with 34 tackles and a tackle for a loss. And the other cornerback is Morgan Lamont, a senior with 20 tackles. Folks, you heard me read off all those tackles for a loss. Man, this Homestead defense can get after it, and really it's their skill position players, that second and third level, really getting it done. And as of late, this defensive line has been awesome. Obviously, the Homestead offensive line has been pretty fantastic this year as well. We told you Braden Hardwick, the leading rusher in the SAC after the regular season, and that's missing 2 games. Hardwick finishing with 957 rushing yards. So the kicker is number 35, Gunnar Fry, a senior. And back deep to return it for Noblesville. Nice wall up in front, over to the 15, taken down to about the 19-yard line. And for the Millers, that is number 23. So a good return there by Zach Blevins, a wide receiver DB at 5'10", 170. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 here from the 29-yard line. Once again, the Noblesville quarterback, Alex Zavik. Running back offset to his left, man in motion, jet sweep, and looks like Homestead might have got on that, maybe the quarterback first. Zavik was able to recover. It's a little bit of a botched play there. Looked like they had the jet sweep going with the wide receiver on top. The snap, look at that, it hits the receiver in the elbow there. But Zavik was quickly able to jump on top of this. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11, now ball at the 28. Offset running back to the right. Once again, Elijah Butler slated as a starting running back. That snap's a little bit high. Pass thrown to the outside, flag on the play. Zavik goes 6 foot 200. The penalty is going to go against Homestead. They'll march off 5 yards, brings up 2nd and 6. Ball at the 33-yard line. Wide receiver on the bottom of your screen. A little bit hard to read the numbers here. It's the gold on black uniforms.
Very hard to read. I can't see any of these numbers.
The uniforms do look sharp. Zavik this time hands it off on the jet sweep. And a host of Homestead tacklers. First in on the hit was number 30 for the Spartans. That is Cole Etchison. So Etchison once again entering today with 34 tackles under his belt and 1 tackle for a loss. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Once again, it's Cam Rogers right there in the middle of your screen, the middle linebacker, wearing that soft cast on the left hand. Zavik once again out of shotgun. Wide receiver offset to the left, looking downfield, has a man. A beautiful pattern. That'll bring up a 1st down as that ball was completed to number 17, Jaden Barrett. Jaden Barrett, a 5'8", 150-pound senior. So you saw how spirited he was after that reception with the 1st down signal. Nobody giving Noblesville quite a shot in this game. and they're wanting to prove a lot of people in the state of Indiana wrong. It brings up 1st and 10 from the 47. Homestead showing blitz. Nicely picked up and right through the hole. A saving tackle there by Jake Archibald, number 3. And a beautiful run by the Millers. Looks like that's going to be a gain of about 9 yards. I'm not sure if that was Carson Sanders, number 9, that's 6'3", 202. But once again, Noblesville, the offensive line, was able to pick up the blitz, and it left a nice hole for the running back to dart off for 9 yards. So it brings up 2nd and 1 here from the 43. Once again, man in motion. Another nice run, bouncing it outside. That's number 22 for Noblesville, Elijah Butler at 5'10", 175. Butler entering today with 133 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. So Josie, right now, a lot of momentum going with Noblesville.
Yeah, I mean, they're pushing the ball up the field. I haven't watched a lot of their games, but I feel like this is probably the most energetic and, ready to win and get the W in the sectional.
Absolutely. So it's 1st and 10 now from the 28. Zavik once again out of the shotgun. He's been doing it all game. And the lob pass, wide receiver out of bounds is number 9, Carson Sanders. So Sanders, a big body, he's a senior at 6'3", 202. Sanders entering today just 5 yards receiving. Excuse me, that's 5 yards rushing. 150 yards receiving for Sanders. Once again, this is a Noblesville team that plays a tough schedule. This brings up 2nd and 10 from the 28. Sanders in motion, and he'll take the handoff. Nice play. Walling that off was number 31 for Homestead, Luke Palmer. Palmer, one of the leading tacklers in the SAC, with 70 tackles under his belt. Palmer, pretty much all season long, was leading the SAC. So I'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Number 11 for the Spartans there at linebacker. That's Nick Martin, the senior. Zavek with Butler off to his left. Once again, looks to his left, has a man, and hit right away. That's still going to be a gain of about 6 yards. And that time it was number 20 for the Millers, Owen Jones, 5'3", 140 pounds. So Noblesville here with 4th and 4, going to bring out the kicker, number 27. Graydon Addison, 5'11", 180 pounds. .752 remaining in the first quarter, and that is blocked. It's going to be scooped up.
Number 6,
and pushed out of bounds. That's number 8 for the Spartans.
Leonard Donovan.
So huge play here for Homestead, as the Spartans will take over in Miller territory. So the cornerback, Donovan Leonard, will take another look at it. Coming off the left edge, and what a jump he got. Excuse me, that was Leonard that scooped it up. We'll get the number of the guy who blocked that, but an outstanding block will bring up 1st and 10 from the Homestead 44. That's Goody out of the shotgun. Has Griffin Litt on the bottom of your screen. Ryan Burton lined up in the pistol formation. Goody's first pass intended for Cam Rogers, going to be thrown incomplete. Also Jared Kistler in the area. Off the edge, I believe that was Cam Rogers with the block. So that brings up 2nd and 10 from the 44. This time the handoff goes to Burton, following his offensive line right up the gut. Gain of about 4 yards should bring up 3rd and 6. Cam Rogers is so fast off the edge there on that block. So another flag on the field. This one will go against Homestead as well. 2 flags in this game, both against the Spartans. And that is a big one. Takes them back 10 yards.
Do you know what they called right there?
I did not see it.
I didn't either.
Still trying to figure out who blocked this kick. So no loss on down. It's 2nd and 16. Looks like that was in the area of holding. Another handoff to Burton. This time Burton stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. First getting to him is number 11, Sam Steinhofer, inside linebacker, 6'1", 195 for Noblesville. It's going to bring up 3rd and 16. Steinhofer entering today with 65 tackles and 3 tackles for a loss. He averages 7.2 per game. Goody rolling out to his right, looking downfield, and just over the head of Jared Kistler. That's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the Spartans. Of course, Luke Goody is the punter, averaging 38 yards per with a long of 51 on the season. So a good situation here for Homestead if they wanted to fake the punt and go for it here on 4th and 14.
Homestead didn't really travel well after the block kick. Looked like they stayed in the same field advantage where they were.
Yeah, that long run by Ryan Burton taken back on the holding penalty seemed to hurt him. And a nice punt by Goody as it's going to roll down all the way to about the 20. I think if you're Noblesville, you would have liked to seen a fair catch. Back to return it there for Noblesville was Jaden Barrett, the senior receiver. So Noblesville, their 2nd possession of the game here. We'll see what they can get started. I think that first possession was definitely a positive for the Millers, trying to get on the board with that field goal, but what a beautiful blocked field goal attempt for the Spartans. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 20 for Zavik. Once again, a man in motion. So they'll hand it off and stuffed right away. You can see that Homestead defense does a great job of swarming to the ball. That was the number 11, Nick Martin, with the hit for the Spartans. Brings up 2nd and 6 from the 20. Once again in the backfield, that's Elijah Butler for the Millers. Zavek out of the shotgun, Butler to his right. Pretty much a man in motion on every single play. As Butler breaks 1 tackle, finally brought down. Gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6. Going to be close to a 1st down here for the Millers. So that will be a 1st down for Noblesville.
It's a big call for them.
Inside 6 minutes to play. Zavek out of the shotgun. This time the handoff goes to Butler. Nowhere to go on the left side. It was number 65 for Homestead with the tackle. Mark Deli, the senior defensive end, goes 6'3", 210 pounds. Looks like a gain of about 1 yard on the play will bring up 2nd and 9 from the 31. Elijah Butler offset right. Zavek this time going to roll out right, and we're going to have a flag thrown. They're going to call that on the offensive lineman for Noblesville. I believe it's number 62, as he just threw the defender to the ground. Let's take another look at that play, see what exactly they were calling.
Yeah!
So it looks like they're going to call a personal foul. That's going to take Noblesville back. We'll take one more look at it. You'll see it right at the beginning of the play. I don't know if they were trying to call a horse collar there. The O-line just ripped him right to the ground. Either way, that's going to bring up 2nd and 22 for Noblesville from the 18-yard line. A devastating penalty there for the Millers. Their first penalty of the game. Zavek looking to his right. Off the pump fake. Nicely thrown ball, and they're going to say he's out of bounds. It was intended for and caught by Carson Sanders. So they threw the lob to the sideline to Sanders. Sanders went up to get it, but just out of bounds on the play. They'll bring up 3rd and 22. Check out the athleticism here by number 9, Sanders, for Noblesville. Got away from the defender, just ran out of real estate. He's out of bounds by about 2 inches. They're on the Traction AP replay. A lot of these Homestead players competing at Traction AP. Among those, Jake Archibald and Cam Rogers. So we got a timeout going to be taken by Noblesville, and we'll take one with them. You're watching Indiana High School football here on SummitCitySports.com.
The comets falling from the sky, 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 comets falling from the sky.
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves, and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete ceiling, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for.
We are back, and it's 3rd and 22, ball at the 18-yard line for Zavek. 2 men in motion there. Coming out of his right tackle position was number 62, Cameron Knight. Knight at 6'3", 265. Good-looking offensive lineman here for the Millers.
We've had how many flags?
2 for Noblesville now and 2 for Homestead.
Okay.
But that last one for Noblesville was a killer. I think it was like a 15-yard penalty. So now, after the 5-yard false start, we have got 3rd and 27. Looks like Carroll High School is on top of Snyder, 14-10 right now. Back in Fort Wayne. The handoff on the play action, and Butler with a big run and a huge collision. Coming up to make the hit for Homestead, I believe that was Malik Mickens, number 20. Big time hit for Mickens.
I feel like the middle gap has been open for Noblesville this game, running right through the middle.
Noblesville definitely seems like they've been able to take advantage of the pressure that Homestead's looking to put on, blitzing with the linebackers. So back deep to receive it, I believe that's number 3, Jake Archibald for the Spartans. Nice looking punt.
Wow.
Sky high, and Archibald right through his hands, and that's going to be a turnover picked up by the Millers. For Noblesville, that was number 25. Recovering the fumble, Cody Leach. Big time play for Cody Leach and the Noblesville Millers as they'll take over 1st and 10, ball at the 43. A lot of traffic there for Archibald. He came up to receive it, popped right out of his hands, and right into the arms of Cody Leach. Looks like it almost went off his thigh pad there. So 1st and 10 from the 43. Zabek and the offense back on the field. Once again, wide receiver in motion. And the screen set up, snuffed out perfectly. Still looks like it's going to be a gain of 1 or 2 yards. And on the tackle was number 31, Luke Palmer, along with Nick Martin. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 from the 42. This time, running back offset right is Elijah Butler. And keeping himself is Zabek on the read option. Not a whole lot of room to run. Still going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. And Homestead player is down. So while we have an injured player on the field, we'll take a break. Watching Indiana High School football here on SummitCitySports.com.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting me up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your...
So the injured player for Homestead was number 64, the sophomore nose tackle, Matt Miller. It's now 3rd and 6 from the 39. Miller was able to walk off the field on his own. Zabek is going to keep the ball himself and right up the middle. Looks like a gain of about 5 yards. Looks to be about a yard short of the first down. So Zabek's got the read option going here with number 22, Elijah Butler. And Josie, just like you said, Noblesville has been able to work the middle of the field. They're running it right at this Homestead defense and having success. It's going to bring up 4th and 1, and the Millers are going to go for it. Last time they had the ball this deep in Homestead territory, they went for the field goal attempt and it was blocked. So Zabek out of the shotgun. On the bottom of your screen is number 9, Carson Sanders. Zabek's going to keep it himself on the left side. He's got room to run. Archibald with the ankle tackle there is going to save a touchdown as that gets taken down all the way to the 12. A gain of about 22 yards on the play. Huge play by the QB, Alex Zabek. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 13. Once again, Zabek has Butler offset left. Man in motion pretty much every single play here for Noblesville. And a nice stiff arm bouncing it outside. Fumble! Noblesville will retain possession as it rolls out of bounds. That was Elijah Butler once again getting wide. But so too was the Homestead defense. That's a nice gain on the play of about 5 yards. So they'll mark that ball at the 8-yard line, a gain of 5 We have 56.6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter and scoreless. Noblesville this season, their only win came at Franklin Central, and that was 20-13. They've been outscored this year on an average of 30-9. Zavak looks to his right, has a man, that's a touchdown with the reception, number 17, Jaden Barrett. Noblesville on the board first, up 6-0. So far in this game, it's been all Noblesville on offense. PAT attempt is blocked once again. Homestead coming up large on special teams.
Can you tell who blocked that one?
We'll check the replay once again. Homestead having a lot of success there from the left side. Actually, that one came right up the gut. I think that was Jacob Scavo, number 19, a sophomore linebacker. Take another look at it. Two blocked kicks on 2 attempts in this game. One a field goal attempt and the other one the block PAT. So back deep to return is Jared Kistler, along with number 14, Caleb Fritz. Kistler once again, 533 yards receiving entering today, the leading receiver for Homestead. It's Graydon Addison, the kicker for the Millers. They find themselves up 6-0 with 52.7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Big Boot's going to be taken at the 15-yard line. And not a whole lot of room to run there for number 14, Caleb Fritz, the senior, 5'7", 155 pounds. So Homestead offense will come out for their second possession of the game. Luke Goody, the pistol alignment, has Burton right behind him. This time, play action pass. Looking downfield, has a man wide open, and that is Jared Kistler. Kistler makes 2-man miss, takes it all the way to the 45-yard line. So that's a huge gain of about 27 yards on the play. Excuse me, 37 yards on the play. Kistler taking it from Goody. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 45, and 19.5 seconds. The clock is stopped.
Looks like they called a false start.
So Homestead, their third penalty of the game, they're going to march it off 5 yards. So now to bring up 1st and 15 from the 50. Boy, Josie, Jared Kistler looked really impressive after that catch. He was able to stiff arm 2 defenders, get about 6 extra yards.
I agree. I think that's what Homestead needed, was a nice long pass to get the adrenaline going.
Handoff goes to Burton. spins forward for about a 4-yard gain. And Ryan Burton is a big body here for Homestead, 6'1", 205 pounds. He's a special defensive player, can play the third and second level. So that's going to do it for the first quarter with Noblesville up 6-0. Watch Indiana High School football here on SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any...
Welcome back, everyone. Homestead, 2nd and 11 from the Noblesville 46-yard line. Goody out of the shotgun, snags a snap. Burton breaks through one tackle, stiffs arms another guy, and fumbles. Looks like Noblesville has it.
I feel like there's been multiple fumbles in this game that's a result of Noblesville getting the ball back.
The Homestead not making it easy on themselves. Burton, it was a nice run. Stiff arms one defender, and I think that ball was just ripped out. As you can see, standing right there in perfect position. That was number 55 for Noblesville with the recovery. So the Millers definitely opportunistic here to start this game. That was Skylar Tolliver, the defensive lineman, at 6'2", 220. Brings up 1st and 10 from the Millers' own 45-yard line. Zavek's going to hand it off, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like he's going to fight forward for about a yard. It's again Elijah Butler, your running back.
Got another flag on the play.
Time it looks like holding against Noblesville. So that'll negate the 1-yard run. Makes it 1st and 19 now from the 36. Zavek and Butler have had a lot of success here. Again, wide receiver in motion. The handoff goes to Butler. Right up the middle. Big gain of about 7 yards on the play.
Homestead still leaving that middle open for Noblesville to run right down the middle.
Noblesville offensive line having a lot of success there. And on the tackle was number 11, Nick Martin, for the Spartans. 11 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Josie, not only has Noblesville been playing strong here to start this game, but Homestead with the fumble on the punt and the fumble on the run there, coughing it up twice, and a big penalty there on their first drive. This time the handoff going to be a gain of about 1 yard to Butler. Zavek's going to come to the sideline to talk to his coach. Head coach for the Homestead Spartans is Chad Zalman. And your head coach for Noblesville is Justin Roden. Brings up 3rd and 12 from the 43. 2 wide receivers on the bottom of your screen. It's Elijah Butler in the backfield. Zabek, another flag on the play. His pass is incomplete. He's being pressured by Cam Rogers. We'll take a look on the replay, see if we can see what the flag was. Might have been holding as Rogers just flew up there. Rogers' closing speed is elite here for the Homestead defense. So that brings up 4th and 12, a punting situation. Once again, your punter, Graydon Addison, number 27. He's a junior, 5'11", 180. Back deep, Jake Archibald. Addison.
Nice kick.
Beautiful punt. That one lands at the 5, and that'll be a touchback. So a smart play there by Archibald as they're taught. You never fair catch it inside the 10. So bring up 1st and 10 for Homestead from the 20-yard line. The Spartans' 3rd possession of the game. On that last possession, it was a beautiful about 40-yard throw from Goody to Jared Kistler. So this Homestead offense can eat up yardage in a hurry. Let's see if Bill Skelton, the offensive coordinator, and the Spartans look to go deep here early in this drive. That was Burton being pushed out of bounds. There's a loss of 1 yard on the play. See if Homestead starts taking a page out of Noblesville's playbook and go right up the gut here at this Miller's defense. Homestead offensive line once again averages 259 pounds per man. Griffin Little going to switch to the left tight end position. That's Cam Rogers on the wing on the bottom of your screen. Goody looks to his left on the timing pattern, has Archibald. Archibald's going to be wrapped up after a gain of about 7 yards. In on the tackle for the Millers. I believe that's number 25 for Noblesville. Cody Leach. He's the one that recovered that fumble. Brings up 3rd and 3. Ball sitting at the 27-yard line. Goody once again a quick pass to the outside, has Archibald, and that'll be a 1st down for Homestead. Homestead going with the quick outs here to get their offense moving. You can see the strong right arm by Luke Goody. Goody, who is an elite basketball player as well, already has offers from Iowa, I believe Illinois and Maryland from the Big Ten. Xavier and Butler says he wants to play basketball at the next level, not football. Even though he comes from a bloodline of great football players. His grandpa played in the NFL, his dad played at IU. A miscommunication there, but Goody makes the most out of a bad play, picks up about 4. Kind of a bobbled handoff there, looking for Ryan Burton. So ball at the 41-yard line will bring up 2nd and 6. This time the handoff goes to Burton. Burton's going to take it all the way up to about the 44, 45-yard line. Active in this game for Noblesville has been Cody Leach, the senior, 5'11", 190.
Talking about Goody playing basketball, I think he's the tallest on the team at 6'6".
Jared Kistler goes about 6'3" at wide receiver on the bottom of your screen. Now Griffin Little is going to head to the line of scrimmage. Kistler in motion. Jet sweep opportunity there. Fake it to Kistler. Burton takes it up. And that'll be a first down for Homestead. Big strong run by Burton. Gets 3 yards. Needed 2. And on the stop, defensive lineman number 62, Cameron Knight. Also an offensive lineman here for Noblesville. Folks, Carroll's now up 28-10 over Snyder. So that would be a big upset. Of course, Snyder won 21-20 in the regular season. 1st and 10 ball at the 48. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game right here. Goody looking deep. Has Kistler. And a great defensive play. Breaking it up is number 4 for Noblesville, Blaine McNabb. Kistler did a good job of playing the defensive back. McNabb just stuck with it and got a hand up there at the right moment. In that situation there, might have liked to see Kistler slow up just a little bit more, use his body to shield McNabb. But McNabb played that ball perfectly. It'll be that matchup once again on the bottom of your screen. Second and 10 now from the 48. 6:49 on the clock here in the second quarter. Noblesville up 6-0. Goody has Griffin Little across the field, and they're going to call that incomplete. Not sure if ground caused a fumble there, but he was hit right away. That's Griffin Little. Little was the leading receiver last year. That was just a big play for the Millers. Owen Jones. Actually, I think it's number 30. Actually, I'm just having a hard time reading those numbers.
I agree.
Maybe it was 26, so it's 3rd and 10 from the 48. Nonetheless, it was a nice defensive play there for the Millers. Here on 3rd and 10. Goody looking downfield. And beautiful pass and a fumble. That's going to be the 3rd fumble of the game for Homestead. And is that number 25? Cody Leach once again recovering a fumble. Check it out, Traction AP replay. That was Leach scooping it up. Pass was caught by number 81 for the Spartans. That's Nate Anderson.
Homestead's making great passes down the field, but then it's like they can't hold on to the ball. It's slippery or something. It's happened how many times? 3 times now?
3 fumbles. So a good tackle for the Homestead Spartans, number 31, Luke Palmer. It's like that's going to be a gain of about 4 yards on the play with the run by Elijah Butler. Brings up 2nd and 6 ball at the 43. The handoff goes to Butler, has room to run on the right side. He will break it, folks. This is going to be a 57-yard touchdown to the house. Noblesville now up 12-0 over the number 2 ranked team in the state, the Homestead Spartans. So, wow, what a shocker we have here in Noblesville with 5:41 left to play. It's the Spartans down 12-0. See if Noblesville, they're going to go for the PAT instead of going for the 2-point conversion. Once again, it's Graydon Addison. His 2 previous kicks, a PAT and a field goal, have been blocked. This one is up and in as Noblesville takes the 13-0 lead. But what a play we just saw here by number 22 for the Millers. Elijah Butler takes the handoff. Look at that blocking as the offensive line was able to seal it for the Millers, and Butler is going to do the rest. Elijah Butler is 133 yards receiving entering today, and I'll double check the stats that I was able to get off Max Preps. That's what they have him down as, 133 yards rushing, averaging 2 yards per carry. But that was a big one right there for Noblesville. A 57-yard touchdown.
You know, despite the record with Noblesville, they came to play. They knew that they had a tough matchup against them with Homestead being undefeated, but I give credit to Noblesville. They're coming to play for sure.
There's no doubt about that. And Homestead certainly not helping their case here with 3 fumbles in the first half. So once again, to kick, it's going to be Graydon Addison. Addison's got a nice looking leg on him, and Kistler could have let that one go out of bounds. He received it at the 4, and beautiful tackle. This time it was the Millers, number 23. Zach Blevins, 5'10", 170-pound junior. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 19. Spartans down 13-0. They have not found themselves down too many times this season. Goody out of the shotgun. Hands it off in a nice quick burst up the middle. Great looking run for Homestead. That was number 7 for the Spartans. Tyler Burris, a senior, 5'9", 170 pounds. Burris coming into today's game, 144 yards rushing on the season, 45 carries, averaging 3.2 yards per carry. Once again, Homestead playing without the SAC's leading rusher, and that was Braden Hardwick, 957 yards on the season, averaging 6.8 yards per carry. Goody on the play action, looks to the sideline and has Kistler. Kistler took the big hit. And I think he's going to lose some yardage. Take another look at it as Kistler was hit right away on the sideline. But he's so big that he was able to stay in bounds. Goody rolling out. Finds his man. Look at that hit, but never goes out of bounds. So we'll see if they give him the loss of forward progress. Ball's at the 31-yard line. So it is a 1st down for the Spartans. Kistler doing a good job of getting to the 1st down stick. He's lined up in the bottom of your screen. Once again, in the backfield is Burris. Goody. Nice looking pass. Goes right back to Anderson, number 81. And Noblesville trying to rip that ball free. Take another look on the Traction AP replay. Beautiful timing pattern there. That was Cam Rogers, excuse me, with the reception there. It was good for a 1st down. I believe they have face mask going to be called against Noblesville. It's a personal foul, face mask against the Millers. So, Josie, this is exactly what the Spartans need to help get them down the field. Now 1st and 10 from the Millers' 41-yard line. Once again, now Tyler Burris in the backfield. He'll take the handoff and nowhere to run for Tyler Burris. A huge tackle for a loss by the defensive tackle for the Millers. I believe it's number 33. Number 33 for Noblesville is Greg Langlis, inside linebacker, 5'11", 230. Goody on the play action, goes out wide and has Cam Rogers. Rogers going to be knocked out, spins all the way to about the 16-yard line. Big gain, about 37 yards on the play. Goody to Cam Rogers. Brings up 1st and 10, ball at the 18. Pistol alignment now with Burris in the backfield. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 on bottom. Kistler and Rogers on the bottom of your screen. Archibald in the slot up top. Goody looks for Archibald and has him, and that'll be a touchdown. 18-yard. Homestead gets on the board. 13-6 is your score. Spartans just drove right down the field, and Goody found Archibald for 6. It'll be Gunnar Fry to attempt the PAT. The holder is Jake Archibald. Touchdown comes at 2:48 here in the second. And that PAT attempt is good as it just sneaks in. Looks like the Millers partially had that one blocked. Nonetheless, though, Homestead only down now by 6. So not only have the fumbles been detrimental for Homestead, but the blocked kicks are starting to show troubles for the Millers. .248 remaining. We'll see if Noblesville continues to stick with the running game of Elijah Butler and also their quarterback Alex Zavek on the read option. Little pooch kick there on the kickoff. And with the reception was number 26 for Noblesville. That's Camden Nagel, 6'1", 155-pound senior. So 2:44 remaining in the second quarter before the break. Once again, it's Carroll on top of Snyder, 28-10. Zavek is going to hand it off to Butler. Butler going to be hit right away by Rogers. Rogers nearly ripped that ball away free. Butler did a good job of holding on to that, if that's what he did. And I believe that's going to be a turnover here. Let's take another look at it, folks. A huge play there by Camden Rogers. So Homestead going to have an opportunity to take the lead here with 2:34 remaining. Check this play out. Butler bounces it out. He stopped right there by Rogers. And once you have that stalemate there, it can get tough. Rogers doing a great job of ripping the ball out. I did not see who recovered it. Let's see if we can find out coming off the pile. So Goody out of the shotgun. Burton back in the backfield for Homestead. The out pattern goes right through the hands of Kistler. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 35. Burton out of the pistol. We're lined up right behind Goody. That was Rogers on the left wing. Looks like we'll have a false start here by the Homestead offense. That'll back them up to about the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. 2:28 on the clock. Plenty of time here for the Homestead offense. They'll go with trips up top. And it's Burton offset to the left right behind Goody. Bottom of your screen is Jared Kistler. Goody, quick screen, bubble screen there for Archibald. It's going to gain about 4 on the play. Takes it down to about the 37-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 3. Jake Archibald, who's been offered by the University of St. Francis in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and a lot of the NAIA schools here in the Midwest. It's also getting looked at by a lot of the mid-major programs out of the MAC. 149 and counting, 3rd and 12 from the 37. Goody goes right to Burton. And Burton's going to be taken down right at the 33-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards on the play as the clock keeps on ticking here. It's going to bring up 4th down in about 8 here for the Spartans. Noblesville's got a really good play out of Leach, along with Sam Steinhofer, number 11. 2 of their linebackers. That's Steinhofer at the left outside backer. But he takes the hit. The snap rolls out to his right. Has a man, that's Cam Rogers. And a great defensive play as that is broken up. I believe that's number 16 for the Millers. And it is Aiden Richardson. Rogers is as sure-handed as they come for Homestead, but Richardson just played that ball perfectly. So the Millers offense going to come back on the field with 53 seconds remaining. Homestead with all 3 of its timeouts left. But we'll see if the Millers have a new running back in the backfield. And the handoff goes to, I believe that's number 20. By the way, making the tackle there for the Spartans is number 11, Nick Martin. I believe that was 23 for the Millers. Zach Blevins. Blevins going to come off the field. Back on is number 22, Elijah Butler. 20 seconds and counting here for the Millers. Sanders on the bottom of your screen, the wide out. Zabek, pistol formation, hands it off to Butler. Butler's just going to hold on to the rock. He'll be driven down. And that's going to do it here for the first half. Noblesville will take a 13-7 lead into the break here in the sectional number 3 semifinal at Beaver Materials Field at Dale Swanson Sports Complex. We're in Noblesville, Indiana, and you're watching Indiana High School football here on SummitCitySports.com.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com. Request your virtual quote and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport 1 Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back, everybody. We're in Noblesville, Indiana, where the Millers lead it 13-7 over Homestead. It was a big 57-yard touchdown run by Elijah Butler that put Noblesville up 13-0. But then Homestead was able to get on the board with an 18-yard pass. Luke Goody to Jake Archibald. And here we are. Folks, once again, joining me in the booth is Josie Murphy. And Josie is an employee with USA Football, where she does marketing and video, and also works with the Indianapolis Colts. So, Josie, just a year ago, you were at the University of St. Francis. You're a basketball player there, did a lot of film work, broadcasting games for Summit City Sports, too. But talk about your experiences right now, number one, with the Colts, because I know you got started with them first.
Yeah, so I started with them during training camp back in July, about mid-July. It was awesome. I mean, just interacting with the players, interacting with the media and the fans. I worked with the PR and comms department, so we really dealt with the media a lot. I got to meet all the players, know them on a personal level too. I mean, it was great just, walking down the hallway and, saying, hey, what's up to T.Y. Hilton or Darius Leonard. It was an awesome experience, and then they actually asked me to work the home games as well with the PR department. And I've actually got to job shadow Lara Overton, which is the sideline reporter, for them a couple times during the games, and that's just an unbelievable experience. It's awesome to be that close on the field. And the Colts have been doing so well. Everybody, even myself, doubted them with the loss of Andrew Luck with the early retirement at the beginning of the season. But just the games I've been to, the last game, it came down to Adam Vinatieri kicking the winning field goal, and he's been kind of shaky the past couple of games of hitting field goals and just being down on himself, and I think that really, really boosted his confidence. So it's awesome to be around that kind of experience and meeting all the people that I have and the connections. And then I started with USA Football in September. I go until about April of next year. So just once again learning the connections, meeting connections there, and learning a whole bunch of new things that I've never done before, but it really is an awesome experience, and just keep going from there.
Well, what were some of the things in college that you were able to do that helped put you in a situation to where you could, I think you started like interning with the Colts, or how did that whole process work? But
You were a communications major at St. Francis. What were some of the things that you feel like helped you get into that position?
I think the biggest thing is not being afraid to reach out and find opportunities, because they're not all going to come just handed to you. I wish they did, but they don't. And I actually emailed their communications director, the Colts communications director, and just asked him about internships that they had and whatnot. And he emailed me the different internships that I could do, and I applied for them and got it, and just took the opportunity from there. So it's always a great experience if you just have to reach out to people. I think the biggest thing that I learned from college, which, you know, working with sports, as hard as it is, but just getting into that field, I took a lot of video production. I took a video production class that helped a lot with learning how to use a camera and just a whole lighting the scene and everything else. And then working here for SummitCitySports during my senior year was awesome too. Got to put together a lot of video clips and packages for the school with the sports team and conduct a lot of interviews, stuff like that. So it's been a great experience for me, and I've got to use all of that in the workforce.
Well, that's awesome, and it sounds like it's been a great experience for you, Josie. We're going to take a break, and we'll come right back to you from Noblesville, Indiana, where we're at halftime, and Noblesville Millers lead it 13-7. We'll be right back after this short break.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599. Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the Always 100 Pro Camp 2020 takes you to the next level. It's the real college experience for grades 1 through 12. It's June 8th through June 11th at Trine University.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve.
Well, folks, what a game we have had here in Noblesville, Indiana, between the Millers and your Homestead Spartans. Take a look. Noblesville here on their first possession marched right down the field. Their quarterback, Zavic's done a great job. And here on the field goal attempt, it was blocked and picked up by number 8, Donovan Leonard, for your Spartans. Spartans have blocked a field goal and a PAT in this game. Of course, on the last Noblesville touchdown, Addison was able to hit the PAT. So we'll look at some of the scoring plays here. First touchdown for Noblesville was Zavek finding Jaden Barrett. Here on the out pattern, aggressive defense being played by the Spartans. And that was, once again, Donovan Leonard. Leonard was going for the pass breakup, did not get there in time. Barrett puts it in for 6. The PAT attempt was right here, and it got blocked. We'll take a look on your Traction AP replay. Second straight kick that was blocked, this time right up the gut. The first block came from the left side by the Homestead Spartans. Spartans playing aggressively on defense, and Noblesville has been able to take advantage. Well, folks, the name of the game so far for Homestead have been the fumbles. 3 fumbles there in the first half. Here, Anderson doing a great job, Burton doing a great job bumping outside. Just had it stripped away by the Millers. The first fumble was that Archibald punt return. But then behind Luke Goody, Spartans able to march right down the field. Here, Goody found one of his favorite targets in Jake Archibald. Archibald out of the left slot position on the post pattern, middle of the field, caught, touchdown. Jake Archibald entering today had 2 receiving touchdowns on the season. Had 10 receiving touchdowns on the season. That's number 11, had 2 rushing touchdowns. So that put Homestead on the board. And then the Spartans, it was looking like they were going to be able to go ahead in this game because of this play right here. Check out Cam Rogers, number 41, rips the ball right away from the Noblesville running back. Cam Rogers is not ready for his football season to end. He has been playing hard in this game, so there's some of the key moments that have got us to this point. Once again, folks, be sure to like Summit City Sports Facebook page so you can see all these highlights, all those clips that I've shown you right there. You can see on the 260 Twitter and the Facebook fan page. Of course, today's game is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Acme Bar and Grill is located on East State Boulevard in Fort Wayne. Order your favorite pizza, pasta, salad, and more, all with the click of a button. Acme Bar and Grill accepts orders online for pickup. Kurt's Mio can give your home the curb appeal it deserves. You can power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just call on Kurt's Mio. The world is waiting for you to make a difference, and the only way that you can discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Tom Steele Tire has been serving the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They've got you hooked up with tires as well as auto service repairs like brakes, wheel alignments, and engine diagnostics, and more. Just visit Tom Steele Tire. Big Eye Fish has been around Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eye Fish. El Azteca Mexican restaurant has been serving consistent food since 1973. They only use the freshest ingredients for great quality. For more information, go to elaztecarestaurant.com. And Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. You can count on us to provide you with a system and solution that best fits your unique needs. And of course, Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more. Well, Homestead's going to get possession to start the second half here. Out to kick it for the Millers is once again Graydon Addison, the junior, 5'11", 180. And back deep to return it will be Jared Kistler. Looks like Jake Archbold also going to be back for the Spartans. Up men for Homestead is number 23, Max Schlitz. And the Millers holding with a 6-point advantage. Noblesville entering today with a 1-8 record. Homestead 9-0, ranked number 2 in the state. Jared Kistler breaks through 2 tackles and is pushed out all the way at about the 30-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. And they are going to mark it at the 30. So a nice return by the junior receiver, Jared Kistler, who's already been offered by, I believe it's Bowling Green out of the MAC, the same school that Griffin Little's committed to. So 1st and 10, ball at the 30 for the Spartans. And in the backfield will be Burris, Tyler Burris, the senior. Pistol alignment, handoff goes to Burris. Right up the gut, following his blockers. He'll be taken down by number 25 for Noblesville. That, of course, is Cody Leach. Cody Leach has been outstanding in this game. Already has 2 fumble recoveries for the Millers. They'll bring up 2nd and 7 from the 33. 2 wide receivers up top. That's Griffin Little at the top of your screen. Bottom of your screen is Jared Kistler. Goody takes the handoff, the snap. He'll evade 1 rusher. Looks downfield, and that pass nearly picked off by number 23 for Noblesville, Zach Blevins. Blevins with a nice break on the ball. And of course, Goody doing a good job of evading a sack as he was flushed out of the pocket, rolling out to his right. Carroll still up 28-10. So Homestead looking to advance so they can take on their rival Chargers if the Chargers are to hold on to the victory. Brings up 3rd and 7 from the 33 after the incomplete pass. Goody on the screen has Archibald following his blockers. That'll be a 1st down, gain of about 10 yards for Jake Archibald, and a tough run. In on the stop, number 16 for Noblesville, Aiden Richardson. The Noblesville uniforms are sweet. Not going to lie, with the gold numbering on the black jerseys, just really hard to see here underneath the lights. That'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 45. Goody out of the shotgun. Quick out pass goes to Little. It'll be a gain of 9 yards on the play. I believe that was number 26 with the tackle for Noblesville. Number 26 is Camden Nagel at 6'1", 155 pounds, the senior. That'll bring up 2nd and 2 from the 47. On the jet sweep, taking the handoff is Archibald, and he'll be walled off. A great job of contained there by number 88 for the Millers. That's Lucas Williams, 6'4", 200-pound linebacker. Williams did a great job there shooting the gap and walling off Archibald when it looked like Archibald was going to have a huge gain. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Williams entering today with 1 sack under his belt. The out pattern thrown short, intended for Griffin Little. So that'll bring up 4th down and 3 for Homestead. Williams also with 75 total tackles, which is 2nd best on the team only to number 55, Skylar Tolliver. Big play coming up here for the Spartans. At the Noblesville 48-yard line, it's 4th and 3. Goody takes the snap, and with the pooch punt, that's going to roll all the way down to about the 14-yard line. Luke Goody is dangerous at QB and punter for the Spartans. So Noblesville comes out and puts out a strong defensive performance here to start the third quarter. They are leading it 13-7. .9:22 left to play in the third. And it's Zavek in at quarterback. Once again, your running back is number 22 for the Millers, Elijah Butler. Butler already with the 57-yard touchdown run in this game. This time he is stuffed by Cam Rogers, number 41. Also in on the play was number 48 for the Spartans. That's Isaac Parrish. Gain of 1 on the play will bring up 2nd and 9 from the 15. Once again, we have Alex Woods on camera doing a great job helping out Summit City Sports, and Josie Murphy here in the booth with me as it's 2nd and 9, 8:45 on the clock. Butler offset left of Zavek. Wide receiver on the bottom of your screen, number 9. As the handoff goes to Butler, Butler's going to be spun forward to about the 22-yard line. Should bring up about 3rd down and 3. Butler's been an impressive running back in this game for Noblesville. So far, I'd say Butler's been the most impressive offensive player in this game. Entering today just 133 yards rushing on the season per Max Preps. Brings up 3rd and 3 from the 21. Butler offset left of Zavek. Elijah Butler is a senior running back for the Millers. Takes the handoff, and he is met in the backfield. Cam Rogers along with number 31, Luke Palmer, for your Spartans. Huge play for the Homestead defense there on 3rd and 3. So back deep is Archibald for your Spartans. This time not as good of a punt by Graydon Addison. Addison has been fantastic in this game with some booming punts. That one looks like maybe it didn't come off the foot as well, but still the result was pretty dang good. Actually, it's going to be good field position for Homestead as they'll have it at the Noblesville 47. But Graydon Addison for Noblesville has kickoff or field goals or punt. He's been phenomenal in this game. Brings up 1st and 10, 7-11 left to play here in the third. I believe that's Ryan Burton in the backfield. He will take the handoff. Burton's going to fall forward all the way to the 50 for a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. In on the stop was number 38 for Noblesville, Mason Bolin, a junior linebacker, 5'11", 195. .642 and counting here in the third. Pistol alignment. Burton lined up behind Goody, takes the handoff, and Burton's going to take it all the way to about the 47. Nice gain on the play, about 4 yards, as they will mark it at the 46. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for Homestead. Hats off here to the Noblesville defensive line. They are not making it easy for the Spartans' run game. 6:06 and counting, 3rd and 3 from the 46. Kistler in motion, coming from the bottom of your screen. This time the handoff goes to Burton. And he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. I believe that's 24 for Noblesville. What a stop. Coming up to make that big hit was the safety. So Homestead here on 4th and 1 from the 44. Once again, in this situation last time, Goody with the punt. Has Burton in the backfield. Homestead looking like they're going to go for it. They are with Burton, and he is stuffed. Big defensive stop for Noblesville, and that was number 38 for the Millers, making the stop, Mason Bowen. So the offensive line just having a hard time getting penetration here against this Noblesville defensive line. So 5:12 left to play here in the third. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45 for Zavek. As a man in motion, going to hand it off. And falling forward for a nice gain once again is Elijah Butler. I tell you, Noblesville really is winning the battle at the line of scrimmage in this game. And we've seen that from the get-go all the way starting back in the first quarter on that very first drive. A drive that resulted in a blocked field goal. Gain of 3 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 48. Butler's going to remain in the game with Zavek. On the bottom of your screen, that wide receiver is number 85, Holden Montarso. And a nice job by the Homestead defense stringing that play out. Led by number 20, Malik Mickens. Also in on the stop was number 65, Mark Deli. And it looks like Snyder's scored another touchdown, 28-17 your score. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Ball at the 45. That was a great play by Mickens coming up from his safety position. See if Zava puts this one in the air. He's rolling out right, looking downfield. And that pass just beyond the outstretched arms of number 17, Jaden Barrett, who scored the first touchdown for Noblesville. They'll bring up a punting situation on 4th and 10 from their own 45. Back to return it will be Jake Archibald for Homestead. Graydon Addison, your punter. Homestead getting through the line there was number 65 for the Spartans, Deli. Archibald's able to elude one tackler. Now cuts it up. We have a flag on the play as Archibald breaks it outside. Still on his feet. Taken down at the 46. Of course, the flag was in the area of holding. We'll take a look here on the Traction AP replay. See what we can see. Archibald receiving that ball at the 15-yard line, gets away from 2 tacklers, cuts it up. And we'll see what the flag is, but a beautiful return there by Jake Archibald of 45 yards. Excuse me, that was a return of 38 yards for Archibald, who scored Homestead's only touchdown on the post route. Goody to Archibald, 18-yard touchdown. That touchdown came with under 3 minutes remaining, 2:48 to be exact, in the second quarter. Holding going to be called on the return team. face mask called on Noblesville. Now the hold was called all the way down by about the Homestead 25-yard line. I think they're going to place the ball and then march off the 15 yards for the personal foul.
Hate to see a good run like that and then it result in a penalty.
Josie, that was an outstanding punt return by Jake Archbold.
He dodged 2-3 different tackles and just kept on going. You said he already committed somewhere?
No, he's not committed yet, but he was offered by University of St. Francis. A lot of the schools in the MSFA, which is the Cougars Conference in NAIA football, a lot of people want Jake Archbold. Not sure what he'll play at the next level. He can do it all at receiver, running back, and defensive back. So it brings up 1st and 10 from the 23. Goody takes the snap. Quick pass to Cam Rogers. Rogers is met and driven back. You do not see that very often. Coming up to make the stick was, I believe it's 38. Making that stop, Mason Boland, linebacker. He's been phenomenal here in the second half. So bring up 1st and 10 from the 34. Goody looking to his left. He'll stay in the pocket and throws that ball away. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 34. Boland coming up and making the stop on Cam Rogers is a man's play right there. Boland just a junior at 5'11", 195. Cam Rogers, of course, is a senior at 6 foot 205. He's committed to play at Miami of Ohio next year for the Red Hawks, the same school as Ben Roethlisberger. 2:59 left to play in the third. Goody on the crossing pattern has Griffin Little. Little knocked out at about the 42-yard line, gain of about 8 yards. We'll bring up 3rd and 2. You were talking about the great play of Jacoby Brissett. It kind of reminds me of Ben Roethlisberger. He is a big quarterback.
He really is. He's tall. He is very. Are you talking about the pass from Brissett breaking that tackle in the end zone and throwing it to T.Y.?
That was phenomenal too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he's a big QB.
Yeah.
He's had a great year this year.
He really has. Proved a lot of people wrong.
Miller's fans coming alive here on 3rd and 2 from the 42. Goody, once again, flushed out of the pocket. And that pass is going to be batted down by number 88. Another great play by Lucas Williams. The Millers have come to play today here in this sectional semifinal.
It's like we got a player down, Noblesville.
So Goody once again flushed out of the pocket. He has not had a whole lot of time to pass. And Williams, with those long arms at 6'4", 200, was coming after Goody, just put his arms up. And that's what they teach defensive linemen to do. If you cannot get to the quarterback in time, just get your hands in the air. Williams did that and did a great job of breaking up that pass. I believe Goody would have completed that to Griffin Little for a 1st down. 2:45 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We had a Noblesville player down on the field right here by the near sideline. While they're attending to the player, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Indiana High School football here on SummitCitySports.com.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building.
4th and 2, Homestead. Luke Goody back to punt it. That was Cody Leach who was down on the field for for Noblesville, but he was able to get back on his feet. Leach has had a big day here for the Millers. Low punt, and wow, not a smart play there by Jaden Barrett, but Noblesville is able to escape disaster there. Falling on it, I believe that was 38, Mason Bolin. Not a good decision there on the low liner, as we'll check out the Traction AP replay. Jaden Barrett rushed forward there, tried to catch that ball on his knees. I understand what he's doing, because if that ball hits the turf and bounces, he'll probably lose about 30 yards. That was a tough play. Nonetheless, brings up 1st and 10 from the 39. In motion is number 9, Carson Sanders. Gain of about a yard on the play.
The middle gap's not working as well as it was during the first half for Noblesville.
Well, Zavek with the keeper there. He's going to get his running back on the field. That's Elijah Butler. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 from the 40. Butler offset left. Man in motion on the jet sweep. Handoff goes to Butler. He's met right away at the line of scrimmage by number 31, Luke Palmer. Palmer once again entering today as the team's leading tackler with 70 on the season. One of the leaders in the Summit Athletic Conference, 11 tackles for a loss. He's only a junior. Luke Palmer goes 5'10", 190. The second level for Homestead can fly around the field. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 after the no gain ball at the 40. Zavek this time has Butler off to his right. And this is going to be a run all the way. And tackled in the backfield is Zavek, making the stop, number 59 for the Spartans, Bryce Raber. The senior D lineman at 5'10", 210 pounds. We're inside a minute to play, 50 seconds and counting. It'll be Graydon Addison to punt it for Noblesville. Archbold with a nice return of about 37 yards on his last punt return. That was negated by a holding by Homestead. Here with another opportunity, 26 seconds remaining. A beautiful punt by Addison, got all of that one, and Archibald's going to catch it at the 14-yard line. So Graydon Addison, another nice looking kick here by the junior. Stands 5'11", 180 pounds. It's going to bring up 1st and 10. Noblesville really winning the field position battle here in the third quarter. 19.4 seconds remaining. Goody's going to have the senior Tyler Burris in the backfield with him. Kistler and Archibald on the right of your screen. Should say on the bottom of your screen. Little up top. Goody's going to hand it off. No, play action. And that pass, we got a pass interference going to be called against number 16, Aiden Richardson. Archibald threw his hands up right away as if he got interfered with. And it is going to go against Noblesville. We'll check it out on the Traction AP replay. The play action pass by Goody all the way. Yeah, you can see Archibald was held right there on the right hip. So Jake knew what was going on. 14.6 seconds remaining, 1st and 10 from the 29. Goody on the out pattern. Archibald makes one man miss, and he'll be pushed out at about the 46. Another first down for Sparty with 8.5 seconds remaining. What a beautiful move after the catch by Jake Archibald. Archibald, who was a starter on the basketball team his freshman and sophomore year, did not play last year, but could be suiting up for Homestead again this year. 1st and 10 from the 45. Goody looking to his right, has Jared Kistler. And Kistler is going to be stopped at about the 46. A nice gain of 9 yards on the play, and that is going to do it for the third quarter. So no scoring going on in the third. Noblesville is going to take a 6-point advantage into the fourth. You're watching Indiana High School football here on SummitCitySports.com.
Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the fourth quarter for the number 2 ranked Homestead Spartans taking on 1-8 Noblesville. And Noblesville has the lead 13-7. 2nd and 2 from the 47. Handoff goes to Burst. Nowhere to run. This Noblesville front seven has been fantastic in this game. The rushing yards have been hard to come by for Homestead. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Now in the backfield will be number 29, Ryan Burton. Jake Archibald on the bottom of your screen, split out wide. Jared Kistler up top. Goody out of the shotgun. And on the QB option, has the first down. Goody needed 2 yards and got 3 all the way to the 44. Josie, it's like you've said, we've seen some great plays in this game. Just been some miscues, some turnovers, some bad penalties at key points in this game.
Really has. As soon as, either team, Homestead or Noblesville, as soon as they make a great play, it's like turnover or penalty that's costing them a touchdown.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 44. Goody out of the shotgun. Burton, handoff goes to Burton. Has some nice blocking. Burton bursts through in a big run. Gain of about 15 yards for the junior running back, Ryan Burton. That is about the best run all game for Homestead. Ryan Burton bursts through, and that's another first down for the Spartans. Take a look on the Traction AP replay. Direct handoff to Burton. Following his blockers, they made a nice hole, but he also made 3 players miss. That was a strong, tough run by Ryan Burton. Now Goody rolling out right. Looking downfield, and another pass deflected by number 16, Aiden Richardson. I'm very impressed with this Noblesville defense. Entering today, though, giving up 31 points per game. Noblesville on the season was outscored 30-9, a differential of 21 points. It just goes to show you this Noblesville team plays a tough schedule with Carmel, Westfield, Hamilton Southeastern on their schedule. Goody hit in the backfield. That was great pressure by, is that number 52? Joshua Rogers, a defensive lineman, 5'9", 270, only a sophomore. 3rd and 10 from the 29. Rogers has been causing havoc. Goody looking to his left. Griffin Little, he's going to go to his 3rd progression. Goody still surveying the field. Has Griffin Little on the crossing pattern. And that's enough for a 1st down. Was Goody over the line of scrimmage is what the fans are wondering. The ball was placed at the 29. We'll take another look on the Traction AP replay. Luke Goody started looking on the left of the screen, had Archibald and Little. Then Little helps him out, crossing, and you know what? I believe these fans might have something there. The pitch goes to Burton as he is stuffed, a loss of 1 yard on the play. Yeah, it looked like Goody probably threw that ball from the 28-yard line. The Noblesville fans very attentive there on that play. So 2nd and 13 after the 3-yard loss. Ball at the 17, 9:24 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Goody looking over to the sideline for the call. He's going to check with his O-lineman. Goody looking on the bottom of the screen as Archibald, and once again broken up by the defender. I think that's once again number 26, Camden Nagel. The cornerback, that was a fantastic play. I'm a little surprised that Noblesville doesn't have a gold stripe down their pants instead of the white stripe. 3rd and 13, 9:04 remaining. Goody on the screen has Burton, and he is stopped. Big time play by number 9 for the Millers, Carson Sanders. The Millers keep coming up with big plays in key situations. It's going to bring up 4th and 16, and the Spartans are going to bring out Gunnar Fry. What a great tackle as we take another look on the Traction AP replay. Burton doing a good job of selling the screen there. But man, that was read perfectly by Carson Sanders, the outside linebacker. That snap is bobbled to Archibald. He's going to elude, now looks downfield for Burton, and that's a touchdown. No, he's out of bounds. Holy cow. What a play we just saw. We'll take another look at it, folks. This snap rolls back to Archibald. Archibald cannot get it down in time for a Fry. Looks downfield, that's Burton. And Burton caught it, but it was just out of bounds. Oh my, what a great catch by Ryan Burton and a great play by Jake Archibald. Just ran out of real estate. Handoff. Once again, a solid run right up the gut by Elijah Butler following his offensive lineman. The Millers, they're looking to milk the clock here inside 8 minutes to play in the 4th. That's a gain of 6 yards. They'll bring up 2nd and 4. Zavek once again out of the shotgun. Sanders in motion and hit in the backfield Making that play was number 11, Nick Martin. Handoff once again going to Elijah Butler. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Ball placed at about the 27-yard line, 27 and a half. Looks like Carroll's up on top of Snyder now, 42-31. They're in the 3rd quarter. We're already in the 4th, and we start a half hour later. Zayback out of the shotgun. Butler offset to his right. Fakes the handoff on the jet sweep. And that ball is going to be picked off. Overthrown. Intended for Sanders. And the interception by number 30, Cole Etchison. And the Spartans are in scoring position after that big INT by Etchison. That was a huge INT. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 12. Handoff, Burton dragging tacklers all the way to about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and goal for the Spartans. Big time interception right there so far. That's the play of the game for Homestead. See if they can capitalize here from the 2. Goody handoff, Burton. Right up the gut. Goody signals the touchdown. And we are tied up at 13. Spartans score. 2-yard run, Ryan Burton. So it'll be Gunnar Fry to attempt the PAT to give Homestead the 14-13 lead. Jake Archibald, your holder. This time the snap is perfect. And false start going to be called against Homestead. So that's going to back him up 5 yards. That'll be a PAT attempt of 25 yards for Gunnar Fry. Noblesville heavy right up the middle. They're going to put on the pressure, but Fry, it's up and it's in as Sparty takes the 14-13 lead. Wow, what a difference a turnover can make, and that certainly was the case when Homestead fumbled the ball 3 times in the first half. Here, Cole Etchison comes up with a huge interception, Josie, and it leads to the go-ahead touchdown. We'll take another look at the interception. Zavek just overthrew Carson Sanders at 6'3", 202, and Etchison was there. Returns it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A great read and a great return for Cole Etchison.
Exactly what Homestead needed to get their offense momentum going during 4th quarter with only 6 minutes left to go.
In Noblesville, you know, they've really been getting it done on the ground. We'll see if they can put together a long, sustained drive here with 6:04 remaining in the 4th quarter. Each team with all 3 timeouts remaining. It'll be Gunnar Fry with the kickoff. Fry's kick is going to be received at the 3-yard line. And a big stick on the return by number 20 for Homestead, Malik Mickens. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Millers at the 25-yard line. Zavak back out to guide his team, and he'll have Elijah Butler in the backfield with him. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Butler. Butler takes a huge hit by Malik Mickens. Mickens has been lowering the boom all game long. They're going to call a helmet to helmet. Let's take a look at it here on the Traction AP replay. Mickens in the center of your screen at safety. Go ahead and slow-mo that for you. Oh no, Josie. He definitely led with the shoulder. Looked kind of clean.
I can never tell with those helmet-to-helmet hits.
Either way, it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 47 after the personal foul. What a run by Zavak, dicing through the Sparty defense. Noblesville is going to have it 1st and 10 from the Spartans' 31-yard line. .450 remaining here at the 31. Zavek hands it off, breaking it outside. Once again, Butler, as he'll be driven out of bounds by the cornerback, number 8, Donovan Leonard. 4:41, the clock is stopped. Another 1st down here for the Millers. So after the personal foul and the big run by Zavek, Noblesville driving here, their offense coming alive in the 4th quarter. Now if you're Noblesville and you score a touchdown here, do you go for the 2-point conversion? Man in motion, handoff to Butler, and he's tackled in the backfield. What a play by number 31, Luke Palmer, with a tackle for a loss. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
Come on, guys, push it.
Butler just offset right of Zavek. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 on the bottom. Man in motion as the Butler. Nope, Zavek's going to keep it himself. And another tackle for a loss. This time it's number 59 for the Spartans, Bryce Raber. It's going to bring up 3rd and 16 after the loss of 1 yard. Zavek. This time on the play action pass. Rolls out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. He found some green. A nice spin move off the tackle. Takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Whoa! What a play. Alex Zavek. This has been his drive. Inside 3 minutes to play, it's going to be first and goal from the 9-yard line for the Millers. The clock at 2:44 now and counting. Once again, 2 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Jaden Barrett in the right slot. Hand off to Butler, and he'll follow his blockers all the way to the 5-yard line. So 2:28 remaining. Timeout going to be called by Homestead. We're going to take one with them. You're watching Indiana High School football here on SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, everybody. 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. It is going to be second and goal from the 5 for the Noblesville Millers. What a game we have seen here in Noblesville, Indiana. Elijah Butler once again, this time offset left of Zavek. 2 receivers up top, 2 in the bottom of your screen. Handoff, and right up the gut. That is a touchdown for Elijah Butler. 5-yard score puts Noblesville up 19-14 with 2:17 remaining. Well, Noblesville just lined up and marched right down the field against this Homestead defense. And I believe they're going to keep their offense on the field to go for 2 to try to make this a 7-point game. This time out of the Wildcat formation, that's Barrett, and he is in, I believe, for 2 points. That was Jaden Barrett. Noblesville gets the 2 points, now up 21-14. Wow! Well, that was a very impressive drive for Noblesville, especially coming off the interception and quick touchdown for Homestead. Josie, they certainly answered the call there. You know, after a turnover results in a quick 6, it can be pretty demoralizing for a team. Not so much for Homestead. After that personal foul by Malik Mickens, Alex Zavek marched him right down the field. Elijah Butler with the touchdown, and then the 2-point conversion for Jaden Barrett out of the Wildcat. That was impressive.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, it looked like he just kind of walked right in there to get that touchdown, and then the 2-point conversion. I mean, this is an awesome, awesome game.
Not many expected. I don't think anybody expected that Noblesville would be up by 7 with 2:17 remaining in the 4th.
They had a great crowd turnout too. You know, just the crowd's getting into it, and it's great. I love it.
So in to kick it once again is Graydon Addison. Back deep, Jake Archibald.
Great kick.
And Jared Kistler going to receive this ball at the 15-yard line. Kistler needing to get upfield and does, taken down at about the 27. So a return of about 12 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the 27. See what kind of magic the junior Luke Goody has here with Sparty. Trips up top. Goody once again flushed out of the pocket. On the run, launches this one downfield right through the hands of Kistler. A great defensive play there by the Millers. I believe that's number 4 for Noblesville, Blaine McNabb. We've said his name a few times tonight at 6 foot, 160 pounds. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 27. What an arm there by Luke Goody. Went right through the hands of his receiver. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here from Beaver Materials Stadium. Nice on the out pattern, hits Griffin Little out at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of about 18 yards. Goody to Griffin Little. Little there on the deep out, was able to get that separation, and Goody can literally make any throw on the field. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 46, trips up top. Goody flushed out by number 43, and what a great pass breakup by number 62, I believe, for Noblesville. That's Cameron Knight. What a great play there on the pass breakup as Goody had Ryan Burton. Goody out of the shotgun. Here on the screen finds Archibald. And Archibald going to be stuffed. That'll be a gain of about 6 yards. He'll take it to, I think, Noblesville 49-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5. 1:30 and counting for Sparty. On the quick hook pattern, that's to Kistler. Looks like he's just a little bit short of the markers. He might be right at the 1st down. That's a 1st down for Homestead. Big 1st down conversion for Sparty. Burton once again in the backfield, offset left of Goody. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 on the bottom. It's Griffin Little on the bottom of your screen with Jake Archibald. And the ball never got snapped. False start here by Spartans. All the receivers were all the way down the field. The center for Homestead, Robert McCrory. Not sure if he had a hard time here in the snap, but that's going to back up Homestead 5 yards. It's 1st and 15. Clock is still ticking here. Now 1 minute left to play. Goody looking downfield. Steps up, heaves the ball for Kistler, and that's a pass interference. Flag going to be thrown. A huge play in this game. 48 seconds remaining. And that was pass interference all the way right there. We'll take another look at it on the Traction AP replay, but Homestead certainly not marching down the field.
Did they throw 2 flags, or was it just 1?
I just saw the 1.
That's what I thought too, but...
Let's see what the ref says.
Well, now they're going back down.
There we go.
Okay. That's huge for Homestead.
That's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 34. The 15-yard penalty. 48.4 seconds remaining. Goody rolling back, throws that one off his back foot as he was pressured in the pocket. Right through the hands of, I think that was Williams, number 88. Wow. Josie, that looked like game right there.
I thought it was. Wow, that was close.
Goody flushed out of the pocket, right through the hands. 41.6 seconds remaining. It's 2nd and 10. And we got a timeout going to be called by Noblesville. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this great matchup here on SummitCitySports.com.
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com. Request your virtual quote and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services today. That's kurtzmio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne.
I felt that they're going to get the ball, down at the 3.
Yeah.
We are back, everybody. So I was just mentioning to Josie, it is a great play here by the Noblesville defender. Knew it was beat on the play. Kistler at 6'3". He says, you know what? If I can't catch this ball, you can't either. Homestead gets 15 yards, but it's not a touchdown. 41 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 from the 34 for Sparty. Goody out of the shotgun. Offset left is Burton in the backfield. Little and Archibald at the bottom of your screen. Kistler up top. Goody on the screen. Right through the hands of Kistler. That's his 2nd drop on this drive. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 34. This game nearly ended on this play right here when Goody got flushed out of the pocket off his back foot right through the hands of Lucas Williams, the outside backer for Noblesville, number 88. Now on 3rd and 10, 37.3 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Goody steps up in the pocket, finds Kistler on the out pattern. That's good for a 1st down. Kistler came up large on that catch. Here on the Traction AP replay, Goody doing a great job here, stepping up into the pocket, has the space. Kistler right on the sideline, makes the grab. 1st and 10 from the 21. 31.4 seconds remaining. Goody, lots of time to throw. And he's going to throw that one away with 23.2 seconds remaining. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Spartans. Goody to Kistler has been the recipe here on this drive. Goody with Burton. Burton's going to step up to block, and now Goody takes off. He saw some green. He's going to dive down to about the 13. Should be a gain of 7. And 16 seconds left on the clock as Homestead wisely calls a timeout. Homestead 1 timeout remaining. Noblesville with 2. So just 16 seconds on the clock. 3rd and 3 for Sparty. Luke Goody, once again after week number 7, was number 2 in the state in passing yards, and entering today 23 touchdowns to just 1 interception. Outstanding for Luke Goody. Says he loves playing football, but he's definitely playing basketball at the next level. His dad played at Indiana, his grandpa, and he had uncles playing in the NFL. He has cousins who play college football at Northwestern. Goody, once again, 23 touchdowns, 1 interception entering today. Already has 1 touchdown under his belt. Goody on the out pattern and diving forward. That was number 1, Sam Scavo. Scavo, a good-looking receiver for Homestead in this deep receiving core. Scavo is a senior, entering today 243 yards receiving, averaging 15.2 yards per catch. First and goal from the 9, 11.7 seconds remaining for Homestead. Goody this time rolling to his left, walled off, lofts it up into the end zone. And that is broken up by number 4 for the Millers, Blaine McNabb. And Homestead, I believe, is going to take their final timeout. So Homestead now 0 timeouts remaining. Noblesville with 2. Nothing like playoff football, huh, Josie?
I'm sweating.
Saw a good game last week as Concordia traveled to Maconaquah. Maconaquah, they bunch all 11 players just right at the line of scrimmage. They run kind of that, I don't even know which one, double wing kind of option offense. They're a running team, but Concordia, they were able to handle them and pulled away in the second half. Concordia taking on Norwell today. I did not get a final of that score.
Maconaquah's in my high school's conference. And,
that's right.
Yeah,
it's right by Peru.
Right by Peru, yeah.
It's actually Bunker Hill, Indiana.
Bunker Hill, Indiana.
Beautiful facilities over there at Maconaquah, and I really like their press box. They have these oversized windows that didn't open for the working crew, and then in the coaches area, the windows open. So I really like what they did there with their setup. 3.3 seconds remaining. Second and goal from the 8-yard line for Homestead. Goody looking, has a man. Touchdown, Spartans! Griffin Little makes the grab from 8 yards out. Wow! Homestead is just 1 PAT away from tying this game up at 21. Did you see that, Josie? That was amazing.
That was.
Holy cow.
He was wide open. Looked like it.
Check it out on the Traction AP replay. Griffin Little, you see him on the bottom of your screen, cuts it back outside, and he sure was. Here comes the ever important point after attempt, and Noblesville and Coach Justin Roden going to take a timeout. They're looking to ice Gunner Fry here. Noblesville now with 1 timeout. There's 0 time left on the clock. Can you imagine? What a game we have here. Homestead entering 9-0, undefeated, the Summit Athletic Conference regular season champions. Noblesville comes in with a 1-8 record. Their only win of the season was on September the 27th at Franklin Central, 20-13. Their last game was at Avon, and they lost 37-13. Avon won the Hoosier Crossroads Conference with a perfect 9-0 record. Fishers came in second with a 7-2 record. Big PAT coming up. We'll see if Noblesville can put together a good block attempt. Fry already a perfect 2 of 2 PATs on the night. Archibald puts down The hold, it's up, and it's in. We're heading to overtime after the Gunner Fry PAT.
Wow.
Wow is right.
How does the overtime rules work in high school football?
Each team's going to get a possession. I believe it's 1st and 10 from the 25.
Okay.
So, folks, we'll take a break. You're watching Indiana high school football here on SummitCitySports.com in this thriller in Noblesville, Indiana.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors...
Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599. Keep your skills on point and take advantage of the Always 100 basketball camps. The Holiday Hoops Developmental Camp is for ages pre-K through 8th grade. You'll work on shooting, dribbling, passing, and defense December 24th through January the 2nd on Tuesday and Thursdays. And the Always 100 Pro Camp 2020 takes you to the next level. It's the real college experience for grades 1 through 12. It's June 8th through June 11th at Trine University.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve.
Noblesville player being helped off the field. That's Blaine McNabb. He's had a great game. Looks like he might have rolled an ankle. We wish him all the best. He's had one heck of a performance here as Noblesville is going to take the number 2 ranked team in 6A into overtime, 21-21. Homestead, first touchdown was to Jake Archibald, an 18-yard touchdown pass. The last one here. Check out Goody, down by 7 points. He's been flushed out of the pocket this time, sticks right in the pocket, finds Little, gets it right over the defender's hand. That's with 0 seconds remaining in this game. Just outstanding. So we're getting ready for the coin toss here to see who will get the first possession. Pretty much all the games in the SAC are completed now. Dwenger wins 35-22 to advance to the sectional final That was against Northside. Northrop was on top of Goshen 24-0 in the fourth quarter. So it looks like it's going to be Dwenger and Northrop sectional final. Goshen actually did score. So it was 24-7 with 1 minute remaining. Eastside was up 13-6 on, Eastside beats Lures 13-6. So that'll end Bishop Lures' season. And Concordia goes up 17-14 with 2:34 remaining. I believe they ended up winning 17-14. See if I can get an update on that one. I'm going to see if we have a final here. Carroll and Snyder. I believe Carroll's going to win that game, or did win that game. The final, Carroll 42-31. So whoever wins this game will take on the Carroll Chargers and their sophomore quarterback, Jeff Becker. Becker's truly been a bright spot here in the SAC this year. Out there is Zavek, along with number 25, Cody Leach, who's had a great game, 2 fumble recoveries, along with 62, Cameron Knight, also has had a great game from both offensive line and his defensive line position. For Homestead, you got Griffin Little out there, along with number 11, Nick Martin, Jake Archibald, and Cam Rogers. Looks like Homestead won the flip. They're going to have to figure out which direction they want to travel. Not much wind here at Beaver Material Stadium. If anything, it's blowing from right to left on your screen, but the flags on top of the field goal post aren't dancing a whole lot. So Homestead will get to choose if they want to have the first possession or the second. So yeah, they will defer, which is smart. And we will be heading towards the north end zone. So what little wind there is will be at the back of the offense. So here we have it. The last 2 offensive possessions for each team have resulted in touchdowns in this game. For Noblesville, it was a 5-yard touchdown run by Elijah Butler. For Homestead, it was an 8-yard touchdown pass, Luke Goody to Griffin Little. So it's actually going to be, excuse me, Josie, not from the 25. That's colleges from the 25, I believe. So it'll be first and goal from the 10 for Noblesville. Zavek out of the shotgun. Elijah Butler is your running back. Expect them to run it with Butler. Moves up the middle and fumble, but they're going to call that after the play was dead. Looks like a 5-yard gain there for Elijah Butler. Elijah Butler, you want to say he's the offensive player of the game for Noblesville, but just as good has been Alex Zavek, the quarterback. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard gain. Luke Palmer, Nick Martin, Cam Rogers, your linebackers for Homestead. Once again, the handoff to Elijah Butler. This time it looks like he got it to the 6-yard line, a gain of 2. In on the stop there for Homestead, big number 48, Isaac Parrish, a junior, 6'1", 205, D lineman. Brings up 3rd and 5. Noblesville, 2 plays each have gone to Elijah Butler. Zavek, offset left is Butler. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 on the bottom. Zavek looking for the out pattern. Is that ball caught? I believe it is at the 2-yard line. Making the grab was number 9, Carson Sanders. Zavek has not thrown the ball too much in this game, but that was a big completion there on 4th and 2. Noblesville, they can go for the field goal, and they will, as they're going to march out onto the field. Graydon Addison. Addison, who's been fantastic, but you know what? He's already had 1 field goal blocked and 1 PAT blocked in this game. Both of those happened in the first quarter. We'll see if Homestead can get the pressure once again. And that's a botched snap. Addison picks it up, and he's brought down by Cam Rogers. Huge for Homestead. All they need is a field goal, and this game's won. Kind of surprised Noblesville went for the field goal, seeing how they've already had 1 field goal blocked and a PAT blocked. That time it was a bad snap. We've seen Homestead do the same thing. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 10 for Sparty. It's Ryan Burton in the backfield. The handoff goes to the big running back as he'll take that ball all the way down to the 6-yard line. Burton gets better and better with every carry for the Spartans. The Noblesville defensive front 7 has been phenomenal in this game, but you can see the Homestead run game starting to wear them down. Brings up 2nd and 7 from the 7. Another handoff goes to Burton, and that'll be a gain of 1 yard to the 6. So the D-line is holding strong for Noblesville. So that'll be a timeout taken by Homestead. Take a look at the botched snap. Snap just got away from the holder. It's like it was wide left. You don't see that very often. Homestead had a field goal attempt, and the ball actually was snapped back to Archbold. It was a dribbler. Took about 3 bounces. Archbold tried to get it down. Couldn't do it in time. Picked it up himself. Threw it to Burton, who caught the ball, but was about 1 inch out of bounds in the end zone. It was a great play, just unfortunate that Burton's foot wasn't in. 3rd and 6. 3rd and goal from the 6, excuse me. Now Noblesville takes their timeout.
Does each team get 1 timeout for overtime?
Yeah, no timeouts remaining for either squad.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that'll reset. If Noblesville was to hold Homestead, then each team would once again get an opportunity to score. But it would be Homestead getting the first opportunity, then Noblesville getting to answer. And I believe Homestead's going to bring out their kicker here on 3rd and goal, Gunnar Fry. Fry has hit 4 of 6 field goal attempts this year with a long of 38. This would be a field goal of 23 yards for Gunnar Fry. At Homestead, they play on the artificial surface just like at Noblesville. And I think this is a good call for Coach Zalman. Fry's a consistent kicker. He's been kicking for Sparty since his sophomore year. Here, he has the opportunity to play the hero. Noblesville defensive line has been getting pressure all game long. We'll see if Homestead can get the clean snap. It's Archibald with the hold. 23-yard attempt, Gunnar Fry, the senior kicker. It's up, and it's good. Homestead will win it 24-21 over Noblesville, and Sparty will advance to the sectional championship game to take on their rival, the Carroll Chargers. What a game we had. Nobody gave Noblesville a chance. They were spectacular. Well, Josie, that's going to do it here. 24-21 win for the Spartans. Any final thoughts?
No, just besides, neither team gave up throughout the whole game. You know, penalties both ways, fumbles both ways, and kept on fighting through, and Noblesville just fell short.
Hats off to the Millers. It was a fantastic outing. They're going to finish the season at 1-9 overall. Homestead extends their record to 10-0 on the season. Homestead ranked number 2 in the AP poll and number 3 in the 6A coaches poll, and they will once again advance to the Sectional 3 championship game against the Carroll Chargers. Well, folks, thanks so much for joining us. On behalf of Josie Murphy here in the booth, my name's Jeff Mahoney. We had Alex Woods on camera. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Until next week, you'll find your games here on SummitCitySports.com. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walking clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels.
The Acme Bar and Grill, where neighbors meet. A Fort Wayne tradition since 1941. We feature nightly dinner specials along with our iconic pizza, wings, and pork tenderloins, and barbecue in our family-friendly atmosphere with a retro flair. Additionally, we offer a full bar with 26 beers on tap from various Midwest breweries. We also have an area perfect for private events such as meetings, reunions, and banquets that holds up to 50 people. The Acme Bar and Grill, located in the heart of East State Village, where neighbors
Give your home the curb appeal it deserves, and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com. Request your virtual quote and use the code Summit City for 15% off all power washing services today. That's KurtzMio.com, supporting the youth of Fort Wayne. Looking for a way to naturally aid in soothing aches, pains, and sore muscles and reduce inflammation from the skin? Want a relief in minutes? Try Alleviate. Contact Hillary Didier for details. You can find her at didier.hillary@gmail.com or call her at 260-312-1599.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express Walk-In Clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more information. Developing athletes to be foundationally strong. Healthy and consistent training. Expert staff. Long-term athletic development. Parkview Sports Medicine Performance. Any athlete, any age, any skill level.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year. New equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.